Remember, if you make contact with your foot first, you can go right into another player, and that's called tackling. Number 11 is George Best. The ball is now bounced out of bounds. Cosmos last touched it. There's the throw-in. Still, nobody's even had a shot on the net as yet. Now they're clearing it back. That's George Best, who's a forward, but he's pretty far back right now. He's trying to send it up. Steve looked like an exciting play. It was not. They had it covered all the way. Still at midfield. Nobody's really penetrated yet into the penalty area. That's that big box in front of the goal. Okay, that's George Best doing a little of that magic footwork. Cook goes around him on the left. Now they get it to Cook. Cook over in the corner. He centers it, looking towards somebody in the penalty area. David is running around. There's George Best. Controls it. Kick, or the in-swinger, whatever you call it. Down perfect. He can curve the ball. A Brazilian specialized. See what can happen. Here comes the kick. It comes off the human wall in front of Davies. Davies is being well marked today. There's a miss on a header. George Best passes to himself. Here goes George Best. He overruns the ball. Now the referee looks like he's marking him. He's not. He's just watching. Okay, now to Best in the middle. Aztecs are dangerous. Best stutter. Shoot. Wide. Being marked very well. He's also being hurt by the pulled groin. Cosmos. Best throws it in. Okay, Best is going to throw the ball in. Where's it going to go? He looks toward the net. Looks to Bobby McAlinden now. Throws an banana-shaped kick. Will he kick it out? Yes, he does. Out to David Best. He wears number 11. There he is right there. That wasn't George Best. That was Bobby McAlinden with the longish type George Best hair, number 8. That's George Best. Look at that footwork. Look at that. He's saying, I'll show it to you. You take it away. Best continues to draw people. Now he dropped a job on Davies. Mike Dillon is 5'11", 175. Ron Davies, 6 foot 185. And both teams are being extremely cautious. The Cosmos aren't even really marking the Aztecs until they get. But Tony Field can't control the ball. Referee's in the way again. He gets out of the way this time. Do you really think Ron Davies intentionally hit the referee with the ball? Look out. There's Steve David. He's got it in the box. David can. Okay, the corner kick came in. It was another banana kick coming in toward the goal. Up in the air. The Cosmos went in, tried to head the ball in, but they headed it high. George Best wears number 11 on a hot afternoon at the Los Angeles Coliseum. You and I are live watching Best. He moves the ball up the field on the left-hand side. George Best looks long, fakes, and goes short to Charlie Cook, his countryman. Comes back to Cook on a give and go. Cook's got it, fire. Speaks English. Quinalha speaks Italian. So they're gesturing, and I hesitate to say what. The Aztecs lead 1-0. Beal. Okay, they're out of the box now, and the Aztecs are going the other way. They're out of trouble. The Aztecs go on a penalty kick. That was not a penalty kick. That was a direct kick. Aztecs trailed in 2-0 a month ago. You do too. You saw it on the on-television network. They came back to score 4 goals in a row. This game isn't over yet. The Aztecs lead by 2. 13:49 to go in the first period. The Aztecs just moving the ball around their own end now. To the instep of George Best. Their right foot made a very talented pass to Steve David for the last goal. But though, beautiful defense by Terry Mancini. Has he been something today? I'll answer my own question. Yes, George Best has doubled forwards back quite a bit. There's George Best, a forward. Look how far back he is on his own 30 in the field. In the white uniforms. Number 10 is Martin Cohen. Cohen to Best with it foiled by Terry Mancini. He almost knows what they're going to do before they do it. They know it themselves. To the right to John McGrain. George Best deep in his own area, and that's unusual. Bench just launches it forward again for Steve. Now it's back to Bonnie Prince Charlie, as he's called in England. George Best, number 11, changes direction, puts him in Chick's popcorn machine. Now he just draws the ball back, a 2-goal lead. He's not going to worry too much about it. Over to Cook. Cook and Best can just keep the ball all day, practically. They are that good. Now Best, is he going to go? Oh, beautiful tackle. That was by Rildo. Now Best gets it back. Now he's going to be charged with knocking Pelé down. It'll be a free kick. Write the number down and call it on Tuesday. 373-8522. Call that number Tuesday. 373-8522. Shot by kick it banana style and possibly kick it around. See what happens. No, they try us. Oh, they can. Davies now works it out to the side. David is in the box again. They'll try and get it in there to him. Charlie Cook, number 5, he can control the ball. There's George Best on the opposite side, where he normally plays. Over on the left, Best makes a cut to his left. He's at the 35 yards from the goal. fakes a pass. Mancini up forward for him as a defender. He gets it to Best, and Mancini retreats. Best, who's been all over the field, drops back, takes it again, controls. Now he'll move it way over to the right. 45 minutes to go in the second half. During halftime, Terry Fisher, the Aztecs. Mancini anticipated, though. He knocks the ball down over to Best.